Hi, lovelies. It is Tara, Divine Readz, with a current energy for the Divine Feminine. I have prayed and meditated over the cards to gain some clarity on the messages that I wanted to pull off camera so that I could kind of get into a really good zone for this reading, because I felt like it was really important to have like full range of clarity. And so I didn't want the pressures of having to do it, pull them on camera and kind of decipher the messages on the spot. I wanted to have some time to kind of go over them. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and get started so I don't lose what I've already gotten, okay? So the overall energy for the Divine Feminine at current, right? We've got soulmates, okay, harmony, and the Eight of Cups, okay? And so, when I pulled the first two oracles and I got soulmates and harmony, I was really like, okay, so the Divine Feminine is really, really focused on the relationship, right? The relationship with Divine Masculine, okay? And she's really in this like loving energy, and she's in this harmonious place, or she's really, really focused on union, and she feeling like it's inevitable, or she just in, like a really good mood. She's having this moment of where, she's really feeling like a lot of love for the Divine Masculine. And then I got the Eight of Cups. And what I realized was that, the Divine Feminine or feminines that I'm channeling here, are looking at this like it's a situation that they're needing to go ahead and walk away from, looking at all that she's invested and everything that she's been through, and where she is right now in her current space is possibly trying to make a decision on giving up, a loss of hope, or just feeling like, she's done all that she can or that she feels she's supposed to, and she just doesn't know if, if there's anything further that she should be putting into this situation, okay? And it makes sense. It happens, right? So there's like a heavy contemplation of, do I walk away from the journey? Do I just kind of give up on the effort? And so that takes me into the next placement, which is Yang and mental conflict. Okay. And so the Yang is the masculine energy. Okay. But there's a passion ignited here. There's a full emotional feeling, okay, that is associated with the Divine Masculine for the Divine Feminine. Okay. And so, that's not a question. The passion is there. The love is there. The want is there, right? That's not the problem. Okay. The problem is that there's a mental conflict that's associated with this, for things that are taking place, things that have happened, things that aren't currently happening or that are going on right now. And so the energy of even thinking about the Divine Masculine is itself a headache at this point. Okay. And to clarify, that was the Strength card. All right. And so this is the Divine Feminine currently struggling, really, really struggling with getting through this mental conflict that's happening with her and the Divine Masculine at this time. She's really battling with this, and she's trying to be strong. She's trying to conquer this, right? But there's this energy of wildness that I get, where, thoughts just kind of take off. You're 1 minute everything's fine, and the next minute, you've had this trigger or this thought or this memory, right? And it just turns into something completely different, and you're trying to tame that, trying to keep it in perspective, but it's very, very difficult to do. And so in the next placement, we have poised, and we have spiritual strength. And I want you to see that in both of these cards, okay, you see her arms up, almost giving up, giving in, allowing nature to kind of take its course even, right? But being prepared for something. Being prepared for something. And in the spiritual strength card, his hands are up as well. But he is holding. He's holding it together. He's holding it up. Being strong. And this is the inner divine feminine. You know, this is the 5D version of you where you are just really, really, really trying to work through this. You know, you might be meditating more, you might be praying more. You could even be sleeping a lot, because it's so draining, because it's so tiring, and all you can do is kind of lean on your spiritual strength, your faith, and your hope, because with the 9 of Pentacles here, you know, you may feel lonely or alone. You spend a lot of time by yourself, and this part of your experience and this part of your journey is something that you feel like you either have to do by yourself on your own, because you want to, like you prefer it that way, or it's because you feel like you have to because that's the way it's set up. Okay, that's the way that it's set up. And I want to pull a card for this position because I almost feel like the divine feminine is tired of doing it by herself, tired of feeling alone, or tired of feeling lonely. Because even though the 9 of Pentacles is about, you know, stability and abundance, on one's own, it's almost like in this card, you know, even though she has those things, she still might feel defeated in some way. She's still tired. You know, she still feels like there's some sort of loss. There is a loss. She may even feel lost at this time and trying to just depend on, you know, her spiritual strength in order to just get through, right? And so the card that I pulled is You Are Healing, okay? And so the divine feminine, you know, this is a part of the healing process. It may be a part of the healing that she thought that she was removed from, or, you know, healed at least up to here. But there's something that may have happened recently, or something that she's going through, or something that she's feeling that has kind of taken her back to a place where she thought she'd grown from. And so this card reads that healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often, we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. And so what I get from that is that it's very possible that this emotion, this feeling, this mental conflict, this place where the divine feminine is right now is also still a part of the healing. And so if you're feeling like this, if you resonate with this, it's not that you haven't done the work up until this point. It's not that you've done anything wrong. It's not that you're not doing it right, or you've let something get to you. It's a part of the healing process. Okay? You're supposed to be in this place right now. You're still healing. You're still progressing. Okay? I don't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong. Okay? Because you're not. You're not. I just want to say that. And so there is a leg up coming for the divine feminine. Okay? And it's paired with the third eye chakra card. And so what I was getting from that is that the divine feminine may be asking for help feeling like she needs help, wishing someone would just come and give her, you know, some guidance or some help. And this could be in the way of financial, with the Four of Pentacles here. That clarified the message. It could be that she wants help in releasing this and letting this go. You know, she may be kind of questioning why at this time. Questioning why at this time. Another message that I had got with this grouping was that, you know, she wishes that she could ask Divine Masculine for help. But I think that she understands that the Divine Masculine also wishes that he could ask her for help at this time. And there's a mirroring aspect to what I got, because I feel like her third eye is telling her that the same way she's needing the Divine Masculine is also needing her. Both wishing for each other. And so this is like a telepathic communication that is probably kind of keeping her afloat, but just barely. You know, there's a knowing here that is giving her just enough. And so I want to kind of go in on this one a little bit, because Fool card and the bottom of the deck is the World. All right. And so it's like they're both afraid at the same time to take this leap of faith, right? They're both afraid of this movement. And I'm not sure why they're afraid, what exactly they're afraid of. Are they afraid of what it's going to look like? You know, they're both maybe excited and afraid, nervous, hesitant. Hesitant is the word I got. It's like, I don't know if you know, like if you remember as a little girl, one of the big things to do back when I was young was to jump rope. And so the imagery that I'm getting right now is, you know, when the rope is turning and you're on the outside of it, right? And you're getting ready to jump in. There's a certain faith that you have to have before you go in. There's a level of confidence that you need to go from the outside to the inside of the rope and jump as if, you know, you're in rhythm, you're in tune, right? So that you don't mess up the rope. And there's a hesitation that may come before you release and jump in. And I remember sometimes if you hesitate too much before you jump in, you know, the ropes automatically mess up. And so I feel like they're really wanting to take their time. They're trying to take their time so that they don't mess up this reconciliation. And I think that is a fear, is that things may not go well. And so the Divine Feminine has come to the edge. She may be going through something or have gone through something recently that's brung maybe a lot of feelings, a lot of emotional moments, depth, maybe crying, maybe she's needing to dance it out. There's a lot of thoughts of love and feelings. And maybe throughout this process and throughout this healing, it's opened up her heart space. Opened up her heart space with the Passion Ignited card, because there's a warmth, there's a vibrance, there is a passion, a flame, like heat, okay? There's fire here that is not only lighting up her dark space, but the dark energy within her. Okay, and this is heart chakra energy here. And so it's like all of this debating and all of this thinking and this worrying, these mental conflicts and this passion and these these contradictory feelings and emotions, and in one moment you're okay and the next moment you're not, and then the next moment after that there's something different, and it's like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down and up and down, and that could bring you to a place where you don't know if you're coming or going sometimes, right? And she's gotten right to the point where she feels like she just needs to give up, or she just wants to give up, or maybe I should just let go. Maybe I should just really try to let go. And at that very place, when she gets there, there's this new surge of love. This new surge of loves, and that was clarified with the Two of Cups. Okay? And it's like, like it's driving me crazy, but I'm right back where I started, in love again. Right back in love again. How is it that that's happening? Right? And the card I got was give each other space. Okay? And it reads, sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. And so wanting this reconciliation, being worried about this union, having, the telepathic communications, and kind of being on one accord, but mirroring the energies of fear, of uncertainty, and then having this rush of new love, new life, new passion, and everything that came before it. This is like, don't stress it, don't worry about it, right? You can't control it. It is not yours to control. It belongs to the universe, right? And so this is just kind of saying that, if you feel like you are having a lot of moments where you want to go and seek therapy, by all means, do so for your personal mental health. Some other things that you may want to talk about, some things that you've learned about yourself and your history or your childhood, things that have come up during this journey that you want to discuss with a professional. Do that. That's okay. That's okay. If that's something that you've been thinking about, maybe this message is for you. If this is something that you're already doing, then good for you. I would say that this is, a nod to that, a show of gratitude. And so there's nothing that you need to do with your divine masculine at this time, because this space is needed. This time apart is needed. This is, a confirmation that you are still supposed to be in separation at this time. The mirroring energy is okay. They understand that you're going to get to this point, and they're always going to show you that love never goes away. You're always going to come right back to this place. Okay? And so you're being told to breathe. Okay? Deep breath in. And a solid, long, nice stretch breath out. Okay? Inhale and exhale. Okay? Release those worries. Release that anxiety. Release those fears. Okay? I noticed in the Destiny card, this woman here, right here, she's holding her chest, right? She is, even she is taking like a deep breath in. They all are. Okay? Everyone here is learning how to release, right? And that's a number 10. Okay, for completion. Okay, so you're going to get there, like you're on your way here, right? And then with the 8 of Pentacles here, this is almost like protect yourself, protect your energy, okay? Protect your home even. Build a force field. I'm getting force field. Force field. Here, right? And then here, to try and keep the rain out, so that it's like building yourself up so that you can withstand the rain, so that you can withstand the storm. Take everything that you're learning about yourself, about others, everything that you're doing, your growth and your healing, and put all of that into a safe space and protect that. Protect that. This is getting rid of emotions that don't serve you, feelings that don't serve you. This is not accepting offers, missing offers, not wanting offers. This is kind of weeding through those negative feelings I'm getting. People who aren't coming correctly towards you. Maybe other possible counterparts or suitors, falling by the wayside. Protecting yourself from them. It's almost like it's allowing you to save yourself almost. It's like I don't want you. I would rather prepare myself for the offer that I want. I would rather be, it's almost like I would rather have a little bit of what I want than a lot of what I don't want. And so it's almost like settling momentarily while you prepare for your abundance. So I'm going to pull one more card here for this place, because I want to know where the divine feminine goes from here. Just like, one step up, one leg up, one day away, like you're so close and yet so far away. And so, where the divine feminine goes from here, it says you did it. And I've never seen this card before. And I've seen most of the cards in this deck, but this one in particular is new to me. And it says you did it, right? So there's a flag at the top of the mountain or the top of the hill, and there's some sort of a victory. And this is a feminine energy. I'm noticing that there's a lot of green here, and so again, gives me heart space, but I see like all the chakra colors in here, and so this is almost like a very balanced energy, right? With heart here, and then there's like a water vibe at the very, very top. And so it reads, hooray, success is here just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before, and you'll do it again and again. And so the Divine Feminine has a win coming. She's got a win coming. And I feel like this is directly related to the way that she's been feeling, that she's lost so much that she's invested in, that she's been so worried and so stressed out and so tired and healing at the same time. But this is all about, remember in the beginning, the overall energy was that the Divine Feminine was thinking about walking away, right? That was the concern. She's got harmony and soulmate on her mind, twin flame, but she was at the edge. She was at the brink of letting go. And Spirit pulled her back in. Like, no, I've renewed this for you. I'll start you all over again and make you go through it again and again and again. Because you can't let go. You have to keep moving. And Six of Wands. There's a victory. And it will only say that. That's all I'm getting, is that there is going to be a victory. And so it doesn't want to tell us what the victory is going to be. But I feel like it has something to do with some sort of an ending, because we've got the King of Swords here. And in this particular deck, this king is sitting here alone. There's a sword in front of him, and there's a crown here. And so for me, this crown is the Queen of Swords, who he's kind of deaded, okay? Deaded in a way. Like, so is she gone? Is she under there? Right? Either way, it gives me the feeling that there's a feminine energy that is going to be removed. And so that's an outside energy, and this is the Divine Feminine's victory. This is that she is getting some sort of achievement. She is getting some sort of a leg up that may include having someone else be removed. Okay? So last card is going to be a postcard from Spirit. All right, so I'm just going to do shuffle here. This will be the last message. And it reads, Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the why, or the what, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as Spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry into glorious technicolor. Loving you so much, as always. All right? And so this is a confirmation. You don't need to know what it is. You don't need to know when it's going to happen. You don't even need to know, where. You just need to have faith that it will. And everything here, is a symbol of that, of your victory, of your victory, of your victory. All right, Divine Feminines. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be on this journey with you guys. I promise you, I know. So, whatever I can do to do my part. I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I did. Love you. Bye.